What if you're on a shoestring budget and you really have no money for marketing? What can you do? Hi, I'm Catie Harris, owner and CEO of NursePreneurs, and I'm here with Mike Lemoyne today from Maverick Web Marketing. Thanks so much for being here with us today.
Absolutely, thank you.
So, Mike, what if a nurse wants to start her business and she's really does not have any money for marketing? What can she do?
I think it's a great question, and I think that there's a lot of people who start businesses on a shoestring budget and they're very successful. And so there's a lot of mechanisms, especially on the internet, to get free marketing. And I think the number one most important place is Google My Business. This is a free resource Google gives you. We used to call it the free website Google gives you. And this is what everyone's familiar with, where they type in a business name and it shows the business name, the address, the phone number, it leads them to the website, and also reviews for the business. And this is a robust tool that Google created for small businesses, and Google wants them to utilize this tool. The challenge is so many people either don't know about it or they don't put any time and effort into it. And so if you go to just Google My Business, and you can create a business profile there. You fill it out, you put in your business name, all of your information, and that's a great start as a great resource. The other thing that Google My Business allows you to do is what's called Google Posts. And so it's very similar to posting to social media, but you can go on a daily or weekly basis, whatever you choose, and create content on Google My Business. And this is one of the most phenomenal ways for somebody to get visibility, get exposure, and to be on Google without having to spend a dime. And the more you utilize this resource, the more traffic Google will give you. And there's a really good argument that people aren't going to websites as much as we think they are because Google My Business is showing up and they're calling. And so I see a lot of people, they spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a website and they forget to optimize their Google My Business profile. And it's not the best strategy. So the number one free strategy I would say is utilize Google My Business.
That is great advice, and something simple and free that you can do. You just have to commit to doing it, and that can actually be one of the hard parts, especially in marketing, because a lot of times it's easier just to want to pay somebody to do this for you, but it's absolutely free marketing for you.
It really is. And the other thing is social media in general. We look at Facebook and a lot of people may say, well, I don't have a lot of fans on Facebook. I don't have a lot of people who've liked my Facebook page. So number one, you want to create a Facebook page for your business. You probably want to create an Instagram account. And when you are posting on Facebook, it's not necessarily for all of the people on Facebook. And there's a big misconception there. If you look and you Google most business names, their website may show up, but the next thing that may show up is their Facebook page. And so even if you don't have a lot of fans or followers on your Facebook page, you still want to be creating content, because when somebody researches your business and then they go to your Facebook page, you want to look open. You don't want it to look dormant. So this is another great opportunity to create marketing that doesn't cost any money. And then the last thing for both Google and Facebook is utilizing your cell phone as a video camera. The cameras on cell phones now are better than they were in TV stations 4 or 5 years ago. And getting your comfort level up to shooting short videos and educating people is going to give a ton of exposure to you and your business, and it doesn't cost a dime.
Yeah, and can you cross-post on those different platforms?
You sure can. You can take the same video, put it on Google, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram Reels, and you can use that in all different capacities.
Right, and these don't have to be 30-minute videos. I mean, we're talking, what, a minute?
Yeah, about a minute and a half, and it's really just, think of it as answering one question your audience may have. What's one thing your audience should know? What's one little tip or trick that you can share with them in a very short format that educates them, because people's attention spans aren't that long. So if you could keep your videos shorter and compact, number one, it makes it easier for you as the creator, but then number two, people are going to consume your videos more, and the more they consume, the more the platforms are going to go, people are spending time here, let's give this business more exposure.
Right, so your first couple of videos could just be FAQs. So if you're struggling for content, just FAQs, and you had mentioned one time SAQs, which are should ask questions, and I think that's another great opportunity.
It sure is, and I think it goes back to consistency. Is, if you do it once, you're not going to get the traction. But if you do it over and over and you continually do it, you're going to put yourself in a great habit. But you also are getting marketing without having to spend any money.
Right. So, like Mike said, you can't just put one post out there and be like, oh, it doesn't work.
Yep. You want to stay consistent, and you want to, utilize the platforms that these multi-billion-dollar companies are giving you for free. And you will if you look across your competition, the majority of competition in any business isn't doing the little things that have big results.
Awesome. So moving the needle in your company does not have to cost you a lot of money, but it will cost you in terms of your time. But this is time extremely well spent. So put together your Google My Business, get your Facebook and Instagram up. You don't have to post every single day, but you do have to post on a consistent schedule. And this is free marketing for you. If this was helpful, be sure to like our video and subscribe to our channel for more information. And you can also go to our website, nursepreneurs.com, for more tools and resources.